Am I qualified? Do I have the experience? What do I have that puts me above all others? Thank you, Mistress of Ceremonies, and good afternoon, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow 4-H members. Like any true 4-H member, I'm always eager to spread the good word about 4-H. 4-H is young people and young adults learning projects and life skills, cooperating and having fun together, sharing leadership, and learning to do by doing. Alberta 4-H has over 33 projects available, ranging from small animal to large animal, and photography to veterinary sciences. Over 180,000 people, approximately 7% of our province's population, have gone through the Alberta 4-H program since it began in 1917. Alberta 4-H is one of the largest programs in Canada, with over 4,100 members, 2,600 volunteers, in 442 clubs across Alberta. Studies have shown that 4-H alumni have a higher labor force participation rate, a lower unemployment rate, a higher rate of some university educations, a higher rate of school attendance, and a higher income. The impact and value of the 4-H program has a proven track record for developing leadership skills, increasing civic-mindedness, self-confidence, and teamwork. Alumni see tremendous value in the program. In a recent alumni survey, 75% felt their experience as a 4-H member was beneficial to career and personal experiences later in life. They identified decision-making skills, public speaking, community involvement, and employment skills, learned skills from 4-H clubs and activities. 4-H helps citizens become involved. Nearly 80% of 4-H alumni are part of organizations such as church groups, volunteer groups, and sports teams. For 57%, alumni felt the program had critical or high influence on their acceptance of leadership responsibility, and 41% are currently officers of organizations. It makes a difference economically. Overall, 31% of 4-H alumni have a bachelor's degree or higher, versus the 16% of the Canadian population. 43% of 4-H alumni had household incomes of $50,000 to $99,000 versus the 36% of the Canadian population. And 16% had household incomes of $100,000 or more versus the 9% of the Canadian population. When thinking of my 4-H speech this year, what I really wanted to try and communicate is how 4-H can put you above the rest. I love 4-H. Now, why do I love 4-H? I wanted to try and put my finger on exactly what this activity means to me. Think with me now. What would 4-H be without packing into these seats each year, reciting a speech, gaining confidence? What would it be to sleep in on a Saturday morning instead of being responsible and getting up to feed your 4-H calves? What would it be without the meetings? Gaining accountability. And then I thought of the real reason a student joins such an amazing activity like this one. Achievement Day. But what really is 4-H? So it was back to deep thought for me. Is it the sum total of knowledge that you or I might have gained in lectures, demonstrations, and discussions? Is it now that we are more qualified for X, Y, or Z job? Obviously, this isn't what 4-H is. And no, it's not about the clubs we're in, or the speeches we've written, or the meetings we've sat through. It's not about the leaders, the facilities, or the volunteers. 4-H is us, the members. It's in the diversity of names, faces, stories, and experiences to which we decorate this great province. It's in the time we spent in self-assessment, self-improvement, and thought. It's the questions we've asked and those we've answered. It's the responsibility and care we've shown, the people we've helped, and the passion that comes to define us. Moreover, it's the fact that we will eventually go out into a world that absolutely needs us. It needs to hear our stories spoken loudly, to consider our opinions, and to engage us in discussions. It needs us to ask and answer questions, to care, to love, and to help those less fortunate. But most of all, it needs us to spread the 4-H that comes to define us. It's that we have the nerve to believe that we will change this world, and that each one of us will. That, my fellow members, is what 4-H really is. And I am humbled to have been a part of it with you. 4-H is a process of transformation, and I realized the reason I love 4-H is because the person who is heading off to university this year is much better than the one who came in 9 years ago. And I know that extends to my fellow members as well.